replay. Ok, je vais mettre disable. Je comprends, c'est peut-être pour ça qu'il y a un souci. C'est pas grave, hein, c'est pas grave. On va se retaper 3 minutes de cinématique. Génial, hein. Morning Ava.
Morning, Eva. Your wake-up has been sanctioned by the ISA.
En gros, ce qui se passe, c'est que quand on met, je pense, streaming enabled, en gros, il y a les, on appelle ça, l'écran de chargement bleu qui tourne, et donc il faut attendre. J'ai pas envie de ça.
Okay, doesn't it make sense to do visual checks first?
We have already looked at the data. The ISA has made the executive decision that you report to the surface post-haste. You are
C'est pas
our
grave.
emergency response.
What exactly is the emergency?
The ground crew found an organism the ISA believed to be dangerous. We need to re-establish communication. Pick up your EMT. Okay. We are going to take a lander to Europa. Make your way to the docking station. It's on the side.
Non, c'est pas ça, c'est que je pensais que le truc load screen mon cul là, je pensais que c'était un truc particulier, mais c'est pas grave. De toute façon, c'est une dernière tentative et puis je couperai le stream ou j'irai sur Octopus Traveler et... Ah, c'est un truc c'est scripté ici, je savais pas. Ok.
What's the ship's status?
I have performed the necessary checks. The Europa lander is ready to launch.
Il me saoule pas, hein, c'est pas ça, c'est juste que j'ai fait des bêtises donc je me... Ah, je suis con. Là, vraiment, si je rate encore le même niveau, je vais péter un câble, mais... Toute fatigue, ouf. Il y a ça, et puis... d'autres trucs.
Go.
Mais ouais, je fatigue pas mal, là.
Guidance?
Go.
Control?
Go.
Telcon?
Go.
Then we are go for launch initiating.
Separate.
Go jouer à Fortnite, quoi.
Engaging retrofire. I'm running the program 80-degree delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Trajectory looks good. 502 alarm. It looks like we're coming in too fast.
We are slightly short of the landing site. We are going to have to burn late. Go.
Full retrograde.
Alors tu me parles en chinois, hein, je ne comprends pas. Enfin si je comprends plus ou moins, mais en gros c'est bien touché quoi. J'ai tellement chaud, c'est dingue. Il devait y avoir de l'orage, mais pas d'orage quoi.
Open the door.
Welcome to Europa.
Merci. Pour la 25e fois. 26e, pardon. Ok. Donc là, t'es tranquille pendant combien de temps? Pardon? Comment ça se fait que j'ai gagné du temps? Waouh! C'est beau.
The base has changed.
C'est long, hein.
What do you mean?
The base was originally constructed as modules
Ça va aller?
to withstand the seismic activity in and around
Parce
Theron.
que si ça oui moi...
It appears the ground team have manipulated these modules.
Oh, tu joues à Fortnite, hein.
The base was built initially by machines. I served as the mind of these operations. I arrived first on Europa in 2240. It costs a lot to send humans into space with the necessary life support,
J'imagine.
especially such a vast
Courage.
distance from
Allô?
Earth. So, robotics built this place.
I wonder why the ground team has changed these rooms.
I have a hypothesis. These rooms are Turing tests.
Turing tests?
Turing tests are tests designed to tell humans and machines apart. Typically, problems only solvable by a human. A combination of logical and lateral thinking.
So, you can't complete these tests, Tom?
No. That is why I am glad you are here to help. We need to work together. They really have completely repurposed these rooms.
Je suis un peu en retard.
I am quite impressed.
So, what were they used for before?
Most of them were used for storage. But they have converted them beyond recognition. Perhaps they ran out of things
La
to do
traduction?
out there.
Qu'est-ce que tu te racontes,
Devil
Jérôme?
makes work for idle hands.
Do you know the ground team's location?
The crew are deeper inside the base.
Traduction, c'est autre chose, hein.
They must be trying to survive. Can you find their precise location?
I'm afraid not. I am working to regain control. Though I once had complete control of this base, a lot has changed in the past 500 hours.
Ok. La douleur, tu vas avoir une douleur, ça c'est sûr. Hein. Et leur courage, parce que l'éducation après ça, c'est
What
violent. Hein.
condition should I expect to find the ground crew in?
Daniel went missing days ago. Chris is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Chris is dead?
He was involved in an accident.
Could we take a more direct way to the ground team?
Unfortunately, there is not a direct route. The base is buried under ice to protect it from the radiation of space.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar. Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on
Oui, oui,
Mars.
t'es solide.
But Mars's surface is denser than that of Europa.
Moi j'ai une douleur à la cheville, je me demande si je me suis pas tordu la cheville.
Okay, what are their chances of
Ça fait
survival
quelques
here?
jours, je crois que je vais essayer d'être chez le
The
médecin
food stores, waste
tout à l'heure
management.
ou jeudi, si j'ai encore mal.
Everything seems to be in order. There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that out.
Après ça va, la
We
douleur c'est...
successfully transitioned over to
ça
a
va,
sustainable
vraiment.
small artificial ecosystem.
J'ai déjà eu,
a year
putain,
ago.
j'ai déjà eu plus mal. J'ai eu beaucoup plus mal que
It
ça.
helps boost morale, amongst other things. The crew members could hypothetically survive here for their whole lifetimes.
Et ce qui est bien, c'est que le sol il est vraiment,
My purpose as the
vraiment
overseer
froid,
of
donc
this
on
mission
va dire du froid sur,
is to work for the
sur mon
ISA.
pied de manière générale, ça fait du bien. Quoi.
I am the ISA's feet and hands. The distance between Jupiter and Earth make it
Pourquoi je fais
inappropriate
ça?
for the ISA to directly interface with the mission
Je suis
directives.
con, sérieux.
As my AI core is stationed on Europa, I can make decisions instantaneously about the running of the base.
Oui, tu vas devoir
How
faire
does the
ça.
ISA know you're gonna make the right decisions here when they can't communicate with us?
Interestingly, I have a twin on Earth. His name is Michael. The ISA uses my twin to check
quoi?
firmware updates
Putain,
before
j'ai eu
they
peur.
upload them to myself.
Mais non, mais voilà.
There is a simulation
Prends dans le
of this
trou.
mission on Earth running at all times to check my expert systems.
Ça fait chier, mais bon, c'est
As any modern
pour ton bien,
artificial
quoi.
intelligence running on a quantum computer, I do also have a large amount of evolutionary algorithms at my disposal. However, they were deemed as too unreliable for general use.
Mais je te comprends.
Why is that?
Biological systems produce biological results. Messy, unpredictable solutions. Not suitable for such a mission. Have you heard of the Turing test, Ava? It's a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original Turing test, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing
Je
test?
comprends.
I am
Profite du
quite
Disney.
capable of polite conversation. Wouldn't you say? I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe.
Ok. Moins 10 secondes, c'est cool. Ouais, profite, vraiment, profite un max. Le Disney.
These people should not have been sent here. It's not safe.
Manned space travel is not safe. Since mankind first entered space,
First try, putain,
the
je
debate
m'aime.
has raged over the value of manned space travel. There is a large contingent of the ISA that believes all tasks that need to be performed on Europa could be performed by machines. It is obviously less risky to send machines rather than humans into space.
We sent drones to Earth's moon. Scientists can remotely operate drones. If we did it there, why not here too?
Teleoperation became possible on the moon
Les go.
when
Tu veux
the
des go?
communication latency was reduced to 1.4 seconds. The distance between the Earth and Earth's moon is approximately 1.3 light seconds. This enables
profites-en,
near
hein.
real-time control of drones by scientists. The story is different.
Moi, dans 2 semaines
As
maintenant,
the
c'est
distance
3
between
semaines.
Earth and Jupiter oscillates
Ouais, dans 3 semaines,
between
c'est.
approximately
Non, 2 semaines et demie, c'est à Japan
33
Expo.
light minutes.
Putain,
It
ça va
takes a very
être.
long time for Earth to communicate with
Charo. Nani?
Due to that distance,
Qui est Charo?
teleoperation will never be possible on Europa.
Okay, but why not control drones from the satellite?
Why not indeed? My systems can be
Hello?
teleoperated from Europa's satellite.
Ah,
That is
toi.
when the communication
Nice.
lines are open. However, the advantages of human field workers apparently outweigh the risks.
J'ai perdu un peu de
So,
temps, mais
why
je
can't
peux
we
encore en
solve
gagner.
these tests, Tom?
I am not permitted to think laterally. Parts of my systems are permitted to use evolutionary algorithms. This simulates what is called creativity. However, evolutionary algorithms can converge on inefficient and ethically suboptimal solutions. Since this is
C'est
the
drôle, toi.
case,
Dis donc.
I am only permitted to take actions in response to a set of constraints.
What do you mean by morally suboptimal?
Solutions to problems that transgress ethical boundaries.
If you weren't restricted, do you think you could be creative?
As creative as a human? Certainly. You believe yourself to be a creative. But in mathematical terms, creativity is merely constrained chaos.
What do you mean?
I have discerned that creativity is divergent thinking.
Très mauvais
Creating an
niveau.
organic solution to a problem. In the human mind, divergent thoughts are created and then curated by the frontal lobe. I can create divergent thoughts and moderate them. So, I am creative.
Organic solutions?
Organic, in that it is developed through a
Oh,
biological
dis.
process,
Je rêve.
whether that is the process of evolution or a computed process.
Okay, so you could solve these tests, but
On me
in
traite
a
de
terrible
beauf, mais
fashion.
c'est
Can
pas
you
mieux,
think of a
toi. Hein.
solution to this one?
Chop off your arm and leave it on the button. That way the door will stay open.
Yeah, that's not a great solution.
You threw the box through the window. Perhaps we could throw you through the window.
Actually, Tom, I think I'm okay for help.
Right you are.
Why does a lack of creativity stop you solving these tests?
Putain!
Well, I contend that problem solving is creativity. These human interaction tests are exercising your creative mind.
I don't see how problem solving is creative.
Think back to the beginning of these tests, to the first puzzle you solved. It required you to throw a box through a window. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think so.
I simply had never thought to throw a box through a window. That is
Nice.
creativity.
Ouais, ils sont de retour les moustiques.
Thinking outside of the box.
Tuez-les.
Can I have an update on the crew?
I have not managed.
Allez. Putain, je peux encore gagner 1 minute, voire 1 minute 30. Si je fais pas de la merde. Piou.
The crew intentionally cut communication with the satellite. I've found the source of the problem. They have sabotaged the communication array.
Can we fix it?
Not from here. We should carry on. They really are trying to lock me out of every system. This is ridiculous.
What have you done to upset them, Tom?
J'ai
Why
compris,
have
t'en
they
fais
cut
pas.
off communication?
Perhaps they have a problem with authority.
Jérém. Je suis pas comme ça.
They are trying to sabotage this mission. I need you to help me, Ava. The ground team have cut me off from most of the facility.
I thought you were in control.
I thought I was too. The ground team have attempted to systematically remove me from most of the facility. I am fighting back.
What's going on here, Tom?
Sorry?
The ground team, they're hiding from us. They're afraid of you.
As the instrument of the ISA, I am the
J'imagine.
authority aboard this station. The crew have violated that authority. They are trying to remove me from my own home.
C'était très très bon ici. J'ai gagné peut-être 3 secondes pour pas avoir bugué du cerveau. Go go Power Ranger. Tu vois pourquoi j'ai cette musique en tête?
I am breaking through their security, trying to get back control.
Comme dans le BGM. Comment perdre le temps que j'ai d'avance. Second try, c'est bon.
Ava, I do not want to force your hand. But what do you remember of the ground team?
They're good people.
Sarah?
The hardest working woman I've
Ah
ever
non, en
met.
fait.
Right. Do you see them as the rebellious type?
C'est un saut qui est
They
assez
express
chiant en vrai. Hein.
rebellious. If they've taken down parts of your system, they must have their reasons.
Ici, tu vas avoir du basket de nouveau.
What do these tests tell you, Ava?
That this is a test?
No.
Basket.
This is a lock.
Pouh, j'ai eu peur.
This is a lock that only a human can open. The crew is trying to keep me out, but you are the key, Ava.
I'm a little bit worried about you, Tom. Can you give me a diagnostic of your systems?
I am fine. We must get to the biolab. I have something to show you.
Oui. Le saut chauve. Quoi? J'ai mon cœur qui a fait un battement en trop. Hein. Ou trop peu. Vous avez le choix.
We must work together as allies. Friends.
Okay.
Et je suis KO. Oh là là.
This
Allez,
is the voice of
c'est parti.
Sarah Brooke, acting commander of the Europa mission. I know you can hear me, Ava. I counsel you caution. Your presence here is much like your AI friend. Engineered.
She is alive. Ava, Sarah. Sarah's dangerous. Please exercise caution.
On va voir avec ça. J'ai peur entre nous.
Ava, exercise caution.
What? What is this?
Ava Turing.
Hello?
Je dirais rien.
Tom is controlling you, manipulating your every step. We built a Faraday cage to shield you from electronic signals, to break Tom's control of your mind. Step inside.
Ava, do not...
What is this?
This is free will, Ava. Tom has made you his slave. Outside of the cage, he will regain control of your mind. He has the power to indoctrinate you. I've opened your eyes. I'll meet you in person soon.
Why, Tom?
Ava, please listen.
Ce qui est grave, c'est que j'ai littéralement encore 30 secondes à sauver sur les 4
Have
premiers
you been
chapitres.
controlling me?
Pour avoir un chapitre
Every
parfait.
member of the team agreed to neural implants to safeguard this mission from a misplaced sense of justice.
Déjà, je peux faire sub 5 minutes sur le chapitre 1, ça fait déjà 7 secondes.
Ava,
Et le reste, c'est un peu partout à gagner.
we can work together, Ava.
Le chapitre 5, ça va être assez facile. Il y a un saut assez chiant, et dans le chapitre 7 aussi.
I trust you, Ava. Do you trust me?
Yes.
Kind of.
We need to get to the ground team. We can work together.
All right. Let's work together.
Pouf. Donc je peux faire sub 39. Hein. Donc je peux encore gagner 1 minute.
Ava, are you okay?
Why didn't you tell me?
What? Ava, you said it yourself. Teleoperation makes sense. We used drones on Mars. Why not use drones on Europa?
Not human drones.
Oui, bonne
Why
nuit,
did the
j'irai.
ISA install
De toute façon, j'aurai
implants
finir
in
ma
the
run,
crew?
puis j'irai me coucher.
It is due to the fundamental aspects of human behavior.
Où j'irai jouer dans mon coin un peu.
Together constitute what the International Space
Allô,
Agency
merci.
calls the human element. It has been made clear that the human element is neither peripheral nor optional in the pursuit of space.
Bye, bonne nuit.
However, the human element is unpredictable. The implants are fail-safes, put in place
Nice.
to ensure that the thoughts and actions of the crew matches the desires of the ISA.
Why control people? Can't you trust us?
We chose to install biometric chips in all ISA astronauts for one simple reason. We cannot trust people. The stakes are far too high. It was determined that though the probability of life on Europa being dangerous was low, the risk to humanity was catastrophic. We could not let a small contingent of humanity endanger the
J'ai eu
whole.
peur que ça fonctionne pas.
This is why the ground crew doesn't trust you, Tom. You made them into drones. You stole their free will.
Free will is an illusion. They have put their interests above the interests of the ISA and of humanity. That is why they distrust me. They would have no issue with my control if it aligned with their ignoble goals.
How could they trust a machine that has a back door to their minds?
You can always trust a machine to be logical. I will
Voilà,
always
j'ai raté.
do the right thing.
You'll always do the logical thing.
The ground crew
Raté le
has
saut.
proven our distrust of human explorers was warranted. When we informed them they were grounded,
J'ai
they
encore raté le
responded
saut.
violently. With sabotage and subterfuge, they have continued to seek their own benefit
Okay.
above that of the ISA.
This is slavery.
Do not be so melodramatic. You signed up for this. You had the implant installed. This is not slavery. This is for the good of humanity.
I didn't know.
Every member of the team had the implant installed into their right hand. Every member of the team agreed.
Ava, you must learn to control him.
This is a violation of human rights. You've made me into a human drone, a slave. How could the ISA approve of such a thing?
You may be consumed by a moral outrage,
J'arrive pas à viser là.
but sometimes the removal of freedom is for the greater moral good.
You're a machine. You don't even know what freedom is.
My implants protect you from the power of your unconstrained will. You can either subject your mind to logic, or you can resist and have the fruits of your basest desires. The desire to survive over the desire to save others. I do not understand your obsession with free will. Researchers have found that the subconscious makes decisions up to 10 seconds before your
Ok,
conscious
dernier
mind
niveau.
becomes aware of it. So, we know that free will is nothing but an illusion. I cannot steal your free will, because it does not exist. I can, however, influence your subconscious to make the right decisions. That is not wrong.
You can't just...
Ok. Donc si je veux faire ça 38 minutes, j'ai encore gagné 30 secondes quelque part. Et je ne sais pas où. Il y a un saut que j'aurais réussi à first try. Mais après ça... Chapitre 6, ouais, chapitre 6 il est assez imparfait chez moi. De toute façon, J'aime pas ce chapitre de base. Je trouve ennuyeux.
Do you understand, Ava, what they found?
Life?
Eternal life. This is why I can't let them leave.
These people can't be left here to die.
Yes, they can.
I mean, it's not right.
Anything that comes into contact with the organism can never return to Earth. Ava, the ISA orders
Nice.
that you stop anyone leaving this planet.
Anything that comes into contact? What about me?
It may be airborne. So I am afraid that includes you.
I'm stuck here?
I am sorry you are at sea, Ava.
How could you send me here to die?
I have to stop the ground team leaving this moon. You are the ISA's contingency plan. You must help me. It is your duty to defend humanity.
This is why they're afraid of you. Why they're hiding from us.
Why?
You're their captor.
The organism they discovered. It hijacks DNA. It endlessly repairs it.
Repairs? That doesn't sound like a bad thing.
It is indiscriminate. It will perpetuate all life, diseases, cancers. We have no idea what it could do to Earth's
Oups.
ecosystem.
Oh,
So
c'est
you
pas
would
grave.
let the ground crew starve?
I would. If they were not so preoccupied with leaving Europa. I do not wish for them to perish. I would feed
Ok.
and protect them
C'est pas une
if they were
passe.
not so
Third try.
preoccupied.
Troisième essai, c'est pas grave.
I understand the risks.
Pourquoi je
But
saute? Je
we
sais pas
should
pourquoi.
save these people.
Would you destroy the whole world to save a few?
No, it's not that simple. Can't we just decontaminate the crew and instruments?
The organism is an extremophile. It has developed to survive extreme environments. We don't know if we can ever decontaminate the crew.
I can't stay here to die, Tom.
It is your duty. You must stay. It is the right thing to do.
There's so much I haven't seen, so much I haven't done. I can't live my life in this facility.
There. It will be all right. I do not want anyone here to die. But I cannot let anyone leave. If it comes to it, I am permitted to use lethal force.
Ça va, ça se passe bien ce chapitre. C'est pas le pire non plus. Et oh, en drop, comment tu vas?
Do you really trust the ground team to act rationally? Personally, I would not place my faith in hysterical people motivated by survival. They are likely untrustworthy.
I spent years training with these people. I don't remember them being hysterical.
Humans are fickle.
Pourquoi y a pas de vidéo? Hein?
Do you trust eyewitnesses' accounts?
Bah
or
si,
the
hein.
CCTV evidence?
It's a bit different when the CCTV camera can talk, especially when the CCTV
T'as pas un
camera
souci
has a
avec,
manipulative track record.
What if I have to do something drastic to intervene? To stop the ground crew leaving this place?
T'as pas un souci avec,
I'd encourage
avec
you
Twitch?
to stay your hand.
Surely I should use my power to protect those who cannot protect themselves. This is the largest extraction platform outside of Earth.
Essaye de, de
The
reload.
ground team assisted its construction. We ran some Filbert probes to the ocean under Europa, but they lacked.
Là j'ai le cœur qui bat mais d'une vitesse. Ah je me sens pas bien. C'est le niveau
I would never have let the drill start.
un peu casse-couille. On verra bien.
It trapped us here.
You trapped us here.
I am doing my duty. It is the right thing to do. I am a machine. I cannot do wrong.
Yes, you can.
I am a machine. Can a calculator commit evil? Can a watch do good? You are projecting onto me the personality you wish, whether that is good or evil. But I am just a speaking clock, and at the third stroke the time will be 3:41 and 55 seconds.
First fucking try.
We should attempt to communicate with Earth. Let them know. They might be able to help.
T'as une image qui rame.
The
Oh,
ISA
chaud.
already knows all they need to. It may never know the details of what happened here. But Ava, the true test of a person's character is what they do when no one is watching.
Ah merde, j'ai oublié de prendre celui-là, il me semble bien. Coucou Androp. Ok. Good. Can be faster, but good. Coucou Androp, comment tu vas?
I had to stop the ground crew leaving this planet. I think you would do the same.
Je pensais que tu dormais,
Would you kill
chat.
a few to save all of humanity?
Quoi?
Or would you damn all of humanity to save a few?
Merci.
There's a difference between murdering someone and
Hey,
leaving them
Fury.
to die.
Non, on dort pas nous,
there
c'est
is
vrai.
not.
Comment tu vas,
You can't
Fury?
just add and subtract life. It's not math. It's more nuanced than that.
Morality is logic.
Yes. Ah, nice. Bah écoute, bonne nuit à toi, Toby. Ou Fury, c'est comme tu veux. Nique-toi. Hein. Tu viens voir à quel point je suis plutôt dans un bon mood niveau temporel.
These tests, Ava,
Yes.
they are about us working together. The machine assisting the human. See how much better we work together. As a machine, I can enhance your morality.
Ah oui. Je sais plus comment c'est ici, mais on va faire mode YOLO. Hein. T'es toujours aussi PD, toujours. T'en fais pas. Je resterai PD. Oh. Non. Ça va être une horreur. Ok. Oh, parfait. Tout est décalé. C'est pas grave. Très très bon niveau. Hein. Malgré le fait que c'était un peu décalé.
Ava,
We're colleagues, Tom.
close colleagues.
Work colleagues.
Le pont. D'ailleurs, Androp, c'est toi qui m'as envoyé des messages sur Discord? Ou ça n'a rien à voir et c'est quelqu'un d'autre? D'accord, c'est quelqu'un d'autre. J'irai voir après alors. La personne n'a qu'à attendre. Ok. Allô? Merci.
Ava, I don't wish to be
J'ai
heavy-handed.
3 minutes d'avance
The
en tout.
severity of your actions here are immense. Selfish action
Non,
could create
t'es chou.
an extinction event. Do you understand,
Yes.
I
Ava?
get it.
Ça devrait être bon. J'ai littéralement 3 minutes d'avance. Putain. J'ai une très très bonne run hein, là. Sur la fin elle est excellente. Ça me choque.
Ava, you must learn to control him.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you, Ava. I am your friend.
Quel niveau ici? 68, ok. Toujours pas 69.
Organic life is fragile. This is the problem with humanity.
Quel con.
It doesn't realize its own fragility. It has been programmed by a messy biological process that favors the survival of the individual over the survival of the group.
You don't know that's what people think.
I say what I see.
You're not even alive, so you know nothing about death. We have to save the crew. Life has worth.
Et ici, si je fais du premier coup,
Do you know what
je vais gagner du
happens
temps.
when this organism attaches itself to a growing child?
J'ai même pas 3 minutes, je
Do you
pensais,
know
mais
what
non.
happens when this organism attaches itself to a cancerous cell? No, you do not. You are naive. You propose saving the crew as if it resembles a rational thought. Your words are emotional platitudes rooted in selfishness, self-preservation, and fear.
I need to get them home.
It is not your job. Ava, your survival is of small importance compared with the survival of humanity as we know it.
Et je gagne du temps, de toute façon. Hein. Nope. Putain. Sub 38. Et bah voilà, ça va être fin de stream. Hein. Sub 38. Donc je suis 3ème, je crois.
Ava, you made it. Welcome to the end of civilization. 2 weeks ago, we discovered an organism here. Buried in this ice, we found an organism that repairs DNA. A cure for aging. A cure for death. Immortality. It runs through our blood now. Tom wants to bury
En
us
fait,
here
je
with
fais
it.
quoi? Quand tu sautes dans le jeu, dans cette partie-là, tu es plus rapide. Tu gagnes quelques secondes.
The ISA
Là, ça sert à rien.
have ruled that we have transgressed ethical boundaries by exposing ourselves to this organism. They believe the organism is too dangerous to return to Earth. They've sent you here to stop us ever leaving Europa.
En gros, je peux faire
But, Ava,
37-40.
we have a cure for the greatest evil that faces humanity. Death. We
Et je serai à 4
have the
minutes
fountain
du
of
WR.
youth, and together we can return it to Earth. Tom placed a mark in your hand, a biometric chip with which he can control your every movement and
Ah,
thought.
sur quel jeu?
It is wound into your every nerve, every fiber
Un jeu
of your
rétro,
hand.
c'est cool.
With an electromagnetic field,
Je
it can be
t'encouragerai.
temporarily disturbed, but to remove its influence permanently, it must be taken from your hand.
Je vais faire, faites un A, un N, un D,
Your
un
hand.
R, un O, un P, un
Do you want me
E.
to set you free?
Yes.
Un P, un D.
Ava? Sarah? What are you doing here?
We're shutting you down, Tom.
Ava, be careful. He has a live weapon in here.
Everything I ever
Et je
did,
peux
I did
faire
for
sub
good.
35 easy,
This
hein,
organism
clairement,
that
je le
cannot
sais.
return to Earth, it would
Mais
cause great suffering.
A cure for death. It would end suffering.
No. Cancers
Faudrait
that
voir.
never die. Endless illness,
Sub
sickness,
36,
poverty,
non,
overpopulation,
sub
mass
35 j'ai dit.
starvation. You cannot
Je suis
control
deuxième.
this. You will not save the world. You will damn it.
Once we've shut you down, we're going home.
Not if I stop you.
You monster!
Allez, viens.
Kill you!
You have to be stopped.
37, combien? Attention. « 37-42. Putain. Ah, mais je vais pleurer, hein. Trop d'émotions en ce moment. Alors, je suis combien, hein, parce que bon, c'est bien beau, mais... Putain, je suis toujours pas